All right. The bread's cold and not soft anymore. It's still yummy for a person that doesn't eat bread. This is everything. It's probably such an easy dish, but the best dish there is. You know? I can fill myself with just spaghetti, right? Tortas de papa, potato patties. Oh, it's so good. You've never tasted anything like this. Well, I mean, you tasted good stuff too. I've never had that chicken fried steak that you talked about. It sounded really good. It sounded like something that would be really delicious. I always wish one day we did. We couldn't really be afford to be buying steaks the way we were. You know? You always say one day you would make chicken fried steak. I don't even know what it looks like. I imagine it's a steak that it has like like fried chicken. It's got like breading outside. I imagine it's a steak that is breaded and then it's fried or something. And then maybe they put like a whole bunch of gravy on top of it. Like grayish, kind of like whitish gravy. That probably is made out of mushrooms. That's what I imagine chicken fried steak will look like. By the name of it. But then again, I don't know. I'm not drinking too much water the way we did at buffets. Every time we went to a buffet, we said, I never drink too much water. I only drink like tiny little bits of water. Sip. Little tiny sips. Because when I was a child, I went to a buffet, I think once, and I drank, and everything was so delicious. And we went with my mother. And buffets are really a normal thing in Mexico. They're not. And they're not cheap, by the way. Like over here, they're cheap. Over there, they're not cheap. You know? Like, it's not the same situation as here. Buffets are a big part of this culture in this country. Like Halloween is, you know? But anyway, we went to a buffet, though. It was at the, it's an American brand, actually. This was a child. I must have been like 7. They have this in Mexico too. It was the sirloin stockade buffet, and I was having such a good time. I served myself so much food that I love. It was all junk food like nachos and stuff, and nachos and pizza and crap like that. Not sweets. It was mostly like nachos and pizza and things like that. And I served myself all this food, on the table. And then I drank so much water, lemonade, stuff like that. I left everything. I barely ate anything because I filled myself with water. I wasn't doing it on purpose. It's just that I was so used to drinking a lot when I ate. Because that's the way we did at my house. I drank a lot of soda or water or lemonade when I'm eating. And when I went to the buffet and I was so hungry, I thought I'm gonna eat all of this, and I was drinking the whole time. And then I was like, "Oh my goodness, I'm sick. I want to throw up." Because I and my mom said, "It's because you drank too much liquid." And ever since then, every time I go to a buffet, I never make that mistake again. That's why also, man, when we went to buffets together, I was telling him to drink little sips because he didn't want to feel. He didn't go to the buffet to like drink, you know. He wanted to eat, so only drink little sips. I tell him it's a really good food that we couldn't normally afford. I wish I had a soda right now instead of water, but I can't afford soda. I gotta use the money for other things. You're gonna love this, man. Happy CatzGiving. Tonight is not cold, thankfully. I drink it that way because my face is all full with food, and I use that bottle all the time. But if I get dirty, it's gonna smell like that. I don't want that. It's your breath. That's the way you see it. Every time you eat bread, you pinch at it like this. You were pinching at it. Such a bad, like a little rat. And like I said, you see how I'm eating the spaghetti? But I cut all the spaghetti in half so that it wouldn't be as long. If I had long strands of spaghetti, I would be like all covered in stuff. And it's not the same. This spaghetti, you eat it this way, perfect size. That's how you do it, Brian, okay? You cut it in half. If you want to eat your other spaghetti the other way, that's fine. But this spaghetti, you cut in half. You know? I'm telling you, listen to me. That's the way to do it. I'm starting to get full. I probably should stop eating normal food and get to the dessert. So good orange spaghetti. With bread, of course. I'm trying to think of what you guys call that cup of bread. They have it there at the bakery all the time. You guys don't call them muffins. We call them bolillos. You know that bread you make for Thanksgiving? It's like this little breads that are this big. Like, they're kind of round. There's some at Luby's, too. I forgot what they're called. I can't think right now because I'm so hungry. I remember in a minute. Butter muffins? Nah, that's not it. You definitely want to have bread when you're eating orange spaghetti. Alright? Definitely. Because that's really all you need. You don't need. Oops. Sorry. The phone fell. I was going to say, you don't need anything else. You don't need to cook anything else but orange spaghetti and a loaf of bread. That's all you need. And maybe a soda. Soda would be nice. A Coca-Cola. But you don't need to make like steak with it or any kind of meat. Nah. Some orange spaghetti and some bread. That's all you need. And this orange spaghetti, like, how long does it take to make? Like 30 minutes maybe? And you can make enough to last you like the whole week or over. In 30 minutes, you cook for the entire week. There's no way around it. This is the way to go. A little bit more potato patties for me. Eating bread like a monkey. You little rat. You ate a lot of your foods like that. You pick at them like a little. Kids that eat with their hands, we call them brats, basically, in Mexico. We say that's a bratty kid. Look at how he's eating. Because he's not using his fork and stuff like he should. He's eating with his hands, and he's eating what he wants. He's just like, I'm not trying to insult you. I think it's really cute that you eat like a child. I think if you could use your feet like that, you'd probably be eating with your feet. This is it. I gotta eat some dessert at this point. I'm getting too full. It's delicious. It'll be delicious tomorrow too. No. That's it. I'm not eating any more of this. My back hurts so much. Look, I didn't even eat like less than half of it. This was your loaf of bread. It means something because it reminds me of you. You love your bread. You cheeky little rat. So, we're going to get to dessert now. Sorry, I got a little runny. Alright. A little bit of this. I'm not telling you what it is because I'm going to upload this video right now and send it to you. Pretty good, even though it's a day old. We're going to eat proper for the next few days, apparently. That's enough. I gotta eat the other dessert that I made you. The main one that I wanted you to try yesterday. That's the one I gotta be eating right now. Okay? So, I'm not telling you what it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat it in front of you. Yum, 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 yum. You gotta make sure you don't see what it is. It was a surprise. Mmm. So good. You were supposed to try this yesterday when you came here. Oop, can you see what it is? They can't. Mm. This one's gonna be your addiction. The end of you. It's a little soupy. That's the way we intended it to be at this point. I'm not gonna eat all of it right now. Even though I should, because it'll go bad. I'm too full. I ate too much food. I'm only gonna eat a little bit to sweeten my life a little bit. Sweeten my palate. You always want to end the meal with a sweet palate. I don't think. Well, I mean, not always, I guess. You know. Sometimes you can just go. Ah, man, that'd be really cool. I always wanted to eat some nice ramen noodles like they show in the cartoons, with all types of different kinds of broths and um, something with pork and all this stuff in it. I don't want to go to Japan per se. Well, I don't really care, but a nice bowl of super spicy ramen noodles. They don't make them anywhere here. Well, I'm sure they make them somewhere here. That there's some ramen house that is super expensive. But I'm never gonna go there. Also, I like eating outside. There's a lot of carts to eat outside in Mexico, and in Japan it seems to be the same situation. Where you can eat outside and eat some street food. They don't do this because the FDA here, the people that control the Food and Drug Administration or whatever, FDA, whatever, they're super paranoid. Because people here sue for everything. They're like, I ate at your streetcar yesterday, and I got sick. You poisoned me. So they don't allow for carts like that much. They're very picky. That's why they don't sell a lot of ingredients here, because of stupid reasons. That's fine. Yum, 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 yum. That's it. I can eat more if I want to, but then I'm gonna get super full and I'm gonna throw up, and all the enjoyment out of eating will be gone. So that was our CatzGiving meal. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you're here with me to share this CatzGiving. I want to say, hold on, I gotta blow my nose. I want to say a quick CatzGiving words. I'm not gonna say I'm thankful. I'm gonna say I'm catty. I am. Listen. You're a pain in the butt, to be fairly honest. You're very difficult, Brandy. Very difficult. A person. Since I met you, you were the easiest when I first met you, and every passing day, you get more and more difficult, which makes my life really difficult for me to deal with all this. It's like it's like trying to stop a ship that the waves are carrying away, and you try to reach for it, but you can't bring it back. And every single second, it's further and further away from your reach. You're a very difficult person, and you hurt me a lot. You know? And Madden, I'm sure he doesn't even think of me ever. You know? He remembers me as that one guy, you know? Which is the way it is. I'm not that anymore or nothing like that. And life has been very tough because of all of this. But I don't regret a single moment of it. I am thankful for having met you. And for having met Madden. Because meeting you guys has made me better in many ways and has made me learn a lot of things the tough way that I wouldn't have learned otherwise, probably. It made me wiser, and it made me understand the importance of things and how things work better. So, in every single way that I can think of, well, in a lot of ways, in many, many ways, meeting you has improved me. It has made me a better person. It has provided me with a whole bunch of obstacles that I wouldn't have otherwise have faced. It has given me the means to prove to myself who I am and what I would do given a situation, you know? I'm thankful for you guys. And having met you, and I love you both from right here where I'm sitting all the way into the very end of the world, you know? Wherever that is. And then still more after that. I love you guys with all my heart. I hope one day to see you again and to tell you that I love you. I'm very thankful for you guys and the blessing you guys are in my heart. I'm thankful for every cat that we ever had, and even the ones that I didn't share with you, the ones that you only told me about, like Isa and what else? Well, I mean, I guess what was his name? Man, I'm forgetting all this. You got too many. You got Timmy and Isa, and you got Togepi, and you got all these other cats that I never met. You know, Mama Roach, of course. I consider them all part of my family too, even though I never met a lot of them, most of them. I'm thankful for all the cats that we share our lives with, even the ones that are not with us anymore. You know, starting with the three butts, Mimi, and Princess Peach, and Princess Peach and Caspian or Goblin. I just used to call him all the time. I told him he looked like a goblin, but you wouldn't stop calling him that all the way until the very end. You were so horrible to him. You know? It was bad enough that he looked like a goblin. You're so mean. You kept calling him Goblin. And Meow or Meow, which is actually her name. It's just really hard to say. And Kagome, my Kagomelicious. And Blue Cat. And the kittens that Blue Cat had. And also all the kittens that came with what was her name? The white cat that looked like Angelica's cat. That wasn't the mom. The mom was the one I gave you. You named her something weird. I remember it the other day, man. Right now I can't think of it, but I do remember it, okay? So many cats, I gotta write them down. You know? Especially when you put weird names on them. She used to give us kisses all the time, that fat cat, the fat white cat. She was lovely. She was a kisser, which is not normal for cats. Anyway, I'm thankful for all of them because they were all part of our family. You know, even though we're different species, we're the same, really. And I loved every single one of them and consider them like a child to me. You know, like he was another man. He was another one of our kids. And I love them very much, all of them, wherever they are. I pray for them, and I hope to see them again one day. I'm thankful for you, Branny, and I'm thankful for Matt. And I'm thankful for every second that we spent together. Even when you make me hurt, I'm thankful that I get to help you somehow. And I'm thankful that you gave me the opportunity to help you as much as you let me. I'm thankful for that because it makes me happy. It makes me happy to help you, Branny, in whatever way I can. I wish you allowed me to help you more. Take care of you. I wish you would listen. But either way, I'm thankful for all the blessings that I have. And you two are my big two blessings. Okay? I love you guys with all of my heart. Okay, I probably should go now. Happy CatzGiving, my loves. And another one for Midget. Oh, it was Meow Mia. That was that, and we call her Mia, for short. It was Meow Mia. That was the white cat, that had all the other 4 kittens that she came with. Yeah, the first one who passed away was Massime Meow. That was the tragedy. I'm cutting on the wrong tone over here. I just remember the name and I was like, there we go. So, I love you guys with all of my heart. All of you. Every cat that is there, the ones that I know and the ones that I don't know. You know, I love you guys and I would do anything for you. All of you. You know? We're all together. Have a happy CatzGiving, my loves. Bye.